Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic. So today I want to talk about communication and assumptions. Now, it is dangerous for us to assume that people know things whenever we're communicating anything out to our team or our organization. So what we need to do as leaders is never assume that anyone knows anything about the message that you're trying to communicate. Take it upon yourself to ensure that the word gets out to everyone on your team and or throughout your organization. All it takes is one or two times of somebody not getting the word on something that's important to make them feel unimportant, uncomfortable, unsafe, and just unknowledgeable about what's going on in the workplace. I remember at one of my stations in the Air Force, my leader of our team or our office or our shop, he would never pass the communication or the information from the meetings down to us. And we knew the certain days that there was a meeting and I'd come in working night shift. And the first thing I would do is I'd go next door and get the meeting notes from the people in a different shop. And I just knew that our boss wasn't going to communicate with us. And, it made us feel terrible. And the thing is, he never communicated down to us because he never thought that anything was really important enough to pass along to us. Man, that couldn't be further from the truth. Anything worth writing down in a notebook is worth sharing with your team members. And for the most part, anything that a leader learns or finds out in a meeting, besides, the typical stuff that's dealt with and spoken about in an executive meeting, but anything having to do with the team, the leader needs to communicate that out to the people if it's anything that they need to know. So when we communicate and make sure that the communication gets down to all of the people, and by the way, you can never over-communicate to your team members. When they feel like you're bombarding them with too much information, you will know. And I have had that a little bit where you get emails upon emails upon emails, but I'd rather get more emails and read through real quick and say, yeah, that doesn't apply to me, than not get one that does. So I'm here to tell you, I recommend forwarding everything and anything that you can if you get an email on it, and your notes for that matter. When you do this, you create that feeling of comfort amongst your team members. They feel like they're very knowledgeable of what's going on, and they get that feeling of safety. Now, I'm going to explain this feeling of safety a bit more on a future show, because it's probably not the safety that you may be thinking about. It's more of a safe space where your people can be themselves without being judged or thought of as being less than. It's a place where they know that they can share with others and get vulnerable at times. And that's what really creates that strong bond within a team when they feel safe. But for today, we're going to stop right there. Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included. But for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.